Hello and welcome once again to Jacob's Toys 5-minute figure reviews. Please do like, share, subscribe, all of those things. All support to the channel is very much appreciated. The time has come for us to take a look at the retro carded Fantastic Four, and in this particular video we are going to take a look at The Thing. So without further ado, let's take a look. So as always, what comes in the box? Well, obviously we get the standard figure with the head sculpt and the hands. We also get two closed fisted hands as well, and we also get an alternate head as well. This has kind of got the teeth, and he's kind of doing a grin with the heavy eyebrow as well. Now, these two head sculpts that come with this thing are different to any of the ones we've had previously, and I will pull those in to have a look at a little bit later. Let's just have a quick look. Now, obviously, the big difference with this particular version is his pants. It's the classic blue and white costume. Let me just change this head over so you can have a look at them both close up. So obviously the one without teeth is very reminiscent of the early comic books with the heavy eyebrow and no teeth, and then obviously we've got a later version of him where he did have teeth, and he's looking pretty mean, if I can say so myself. So let's just pop that head on. I'm going to use this one for the reference of the video, just because it's the one that's quite unique to this kind of retro line. Now, the articulation is the same as any of the previous things. It is literally exactly the same mould. So if you've got any of the other versions, it pretty much is the same figure with a slightly different paint job, two different heads, and obviously that classic blue and white kind of pants as well. I really like this look. This is kind of what I think of as the Thing when I think of the character. Those kind of blue and white pants and that kind of really heavy eyebrow. But he's a really nice figure. I mean, the Thing mould is really unique. It's really well done. It kind of does what it says on the tin. It's a big heavy figure. It's the Thing at the end of the day. Let's pull in a couple of the others. So this is the modern version, and it's a very similar paint job here. It's obviously just got the black and blue pants with the big Fantastic Four belt, and there's a slightly different head sculpt. And then obviously there's the very sought after Walgreens Exclusive Thing, which is the kind of classic costume. Now obviously the Walgreens Exclusive is a much darker colouring. As you can see here, it's a huge difference in colour, and it's got that kind of black wash, whereas the two more recent versions are much more kind of comic book looking, where they're the lighter orange with less of a dark wash, so the stone on him doesn't stand out as much. And we just put the one on with teeth. Now you can see there's three very different looking head sculpts. They've all got slight variations. So the new one has got that kind of rounded heavy eyebrow, whereas the modern one has got quite a distinctive eyebrow and a bit of an underbite as well. And then the Walgreens Exclusive has got a much more kind of modern look. Now a lot of people are putting black wash on their things, on the retro one and on the modern one, to make that stone stand out and make them look a little bit more like the Walgreens one. But me personally, I prefer the way that they look. I do like that kind of bright orange, very reminiscent of the comic book. I'm just going to pull in the Pulse Exclusive Johnny Storm, and I'll also grab the Sue Richards as well, the Invisible Woman, just so that you can see the height comparison of Thing compared to a male and a female figure, if you haven't got a Thing in your collection already. They are a really big bulky figure and definitely worth picking up. I'm surprised that they haven't used this mould for anyone else, perhaps maybe someone like Rockslide, but I'm sure they will at some point. Now for quite a while the Walgreens Exclusive Thing was the only one that you could get, and then I think it was last year or maybe the year before we got the modern one, and then obviously now we've got the retro one. So if you have got all three of these in your collection, they are very similar. The only variation is the pants that he's wearing. Obviously three different costumes and three different looks. I would have liked to have seen a Thing where he's wearing the trousers or maybe the vest, just so that we had a bit of variation. But the actual mould is superb. There's very little that you can fault. It really does exactly what you want it to do, and it gives you a very cool looking character. Now all three of these are quite easily customizable. As I said, you can do a black wash on the lighter coloured ones to give it more of a Walgreens look, or of course you can repaint his trousers or his pants so that he goes in a different costume. I think, me personally, I would like to have seen a future Foundation version where he's got that vest and trousers like I just said, and obviously the white costume. I did do a custom of him a while back, but where the Fantastic Four used to be quite a sought after line, because obviously it was only the Walgreens Exclusive, we've now got three versions of them out in the wild. Now obviously the retro card is the much easier one to pick up now because of it being the more recent one, and with the Galactus Haslab on its way, I'm sure a lot of people are going to be picking up a collection of the Fantastic Four. Now obviously this white and blue retro costume is a distinctive look for the Fantastic Four, and it's one that people have been asking for some time, so I'm really pleased that we have finally got them. They look great all together. I have done some photographs on my Instagram page if you want to have a look, and I'm going to pop up one of them all together in one shot very soon. But yeah, all in all, the Thing is a fantastic figure and definitely worth picking up. If you're enjoying the 5-minute figure reviews, please do like, share, subscribe. Check out my page for some of the other Fantastic Four reviews, and I will catch you very soon.